there, my spooky, scary skeletons. It's Chloe in real life, and welcome back to another episode of my Halloween Spectacular. Today, I am here at Knott's Berry Farm, but during the day because I'm about to head backstage and have a behind-the-scenes tour of the brand new maze, Waxworks. So, let's go.
So this is, again, Waxworks. Now the whole story of Waxworks surrounds Augustus Scrunge, who was a failed plastic surgeon. He was also the owner of this Waxworks, and he came back to the Waxworks after he botched a plastic surgery, and he was thrown out of the medical community. So a horrible fire took place, destroyed most of the exhibits, and he went completely bonkers. So he became obsessed with becoming an artist. So what he would do is he pushed aside all of the wax figures, and he created his own masterpieces. Now his masterpieces are very grotesque. They're combinations of body parts, wax, and live people. Without further ado, we're going into Waxworks.
You up there?
So I like to put Easter eggs in here as well as 2 or 3 scare moments. So some are not obvious, but I will show you one of them right now. So pretty much Lexon is unbreakable, so almost everything that we put in Haunt is made out of this material. So very hard to break. I've seen it break once, but it's also filled with Easter eggs. There was a lovely lady, she passed away by the name of Sandy. She was our vampire queen, so I put her into the poster. Come on in as close as you can. So here's another Easter egg from Pinocchio Unstrung. This is some of the marionettes that we use, one of my other mazes.
Yeah, really.
We come in here and we see that he's completely gone crazy. So I really like to tell a story visually through that tells the story of this curator who's just lost it. He writes in blood all of these sayings. So throughout the maze, you'll see 2 or 3 of them written on the walls that kind of tell the story a little bit. This is a drop-down door. It's very effective. It's very loud. This one's beefier than we normally do, so it's pretty creepy. Also, these all light up, so you never expect it. This is the first masterpiece. Come on in, everyone. So again, he takes these body parts. This is his art. So he put this into like a nice aesthetic form. Now these buttons here are meant to be, I want you guys to pay attention to them. When the maze is running, these buttons will activate a little speech that goes on that kind of describes what you're seeing. And what's cool about this is it actually, it spins. So when we have it going up, it may not be ready by tonight, but we'll see.
Oh, that's really cool. So you did design 2 masterpieces.
So again, I do design 2 or 3 things in here at once that show scare. So the story was this lady was convinced that she was Marilyn, and but she was frightened of them, so she came in here to confront these old Marilyn Monroes, and that's when the curator found her and then captured her and brainwashed her.
I know. Every time I go through this part, I try to make everyone laugh.
Every wax museum maze should have a statue scare. Okay, typical statue scare is everything that's lined up looks exactly the same as the person that's standing there. So once you stand on the platform, you'll look exactly like Abe Lincoln, and hopefully they won't be moving when you come in, and then boom, he comes out and he scares you. I wanted to design my maze to be above and beyond the normal wax museum. So that's why we put these masterpieces in there, because they're super grotesque. They're just gory and gutty. This is the Chamber of Horrors. Again, this is meant to be sort of inside an old wax museum. It's kind of cheesy, not as the best decorations, but some of them were good. Like, they didn't actually replace the wall, they would have cinder block wall. That's a typical thing you would see in sort of like a wax museum. This actually came from Madame Tussauds Museum of Horrors. So that they remodeled their Museum of Horror and then they rediscovered it.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Awesome.
Here's another Easter egg. If you guys, I know you guys all have fast lanes tonight, but if you stand in the queue for any amount of time, you'll see the video for this that shows the backstory, and these two are prominently in the video. So you'll see them out in the video, and then you see them being happy and enjoying themselves, and then you see them, their end result in the museum. We're coming up to the second masterpiece.
This one's my favorite. Or now.
Goodness.
This going on, everything gets pretty disturbing. This is the candelabra. Now again, she's supposed to be alive, so when you see her jaw, it'll be moving. I just want to give a kind of subtle indication that she's still alive. But she's frozen in this position. This shelf is also filled with Easter eggs from past mazes. That's from the log ride, the old log ride. The taxidermy up top. That pig head is from the Seven Deadlies.
Oh gosh.
So this is that's our furnace effects. The shelf, the whole shelf moves. So does anyone know where the wax comes from?
This looks so good.
This guy's one of our prop guys. He's a genius. He
Yay!
put up half the stuff up here. So. Oh, just that. Wait, you didn't put those back? Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. I want the maze? Great. So, this is actually video mapped. So all these bees are actually video mapped on here. We had a very brave videographer come out and go to a beehive and take close-ups of a bunch of bees. And we video mapped it all to this.
That's amazing.
Now he just added something, and this is really something that no other group has seen. He just added it. This is the original maquette that I made for the maze, for the Masterpiece 1. So no one's seen it. That's my work. Actually, most of these drawings are from me. So I drew these drawings. These two were added. We used to have a bunch of cardboard all over this place, but the fire marshal tore it down. I get it. But so we had to fill the area. So the night before we opened, I drew these two. So these are actually originals, but all the rest are kind of copies. Just don't take it.
Nope.
Now, I loved a maze called Doll Factory. And Doll Factory was, again, it's legend among all the fans. They probably, if they went through it today, they probably would be disappointed. But seriously, if we remounted it exactly how it was, they'd go, what? No, it was okay. But the idea behind it was great. So, this is an homage to the Doll Factory.
I love the like skin.
Oh, this is so creepy.
So this is the third masterpiece.
Oh my gosh.
He does animate. Sheer.
Tell us.
Like it's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So yeah, he of course this is his favorite piece. So he's very possessive of it when it comes
I know. It's so creepy.
Or like wax on there.
Oh my gosh, it's so creepy. The detail you do is incredible.
Amazing. I have a question. How did you come up with all the masterpieces? Like, I mean, it's crazy, and they're so specific and gruesome. That what inspired you, or how did you come up with the designs for them?
Oh, I just remember. A lot of them. There's one that I did come up with from Pinterest that greatly influenced me. A drawing that was for the candelabra. It's just a gorgeous drawing, similar to that. But there was no candles on it. And I was like, oh, let me do this similar. The pose was kind of similar. And I put candles all over it.
That's so cool.
The other two, I just was thinking, what does, if you look at conceptual art today, there's a lot of that going on. Just like what people pushing things together. Because I wanted to do what the most gruesome thing is. That right there, that actually is filled with water, and it tilts and it splashes over into the walkway. Yeah. So, and then this is also a talent spot right here. And the best way to end the maze is to make the guests who's walking through it feel like they're part of it. So the next section is the injection molding. And in the injection molding, I want you guys to feel as if you are being put into the wax. So as you'll see when we go past it, I put you in a blackout situation. I also drip water on you, and I also have a bunch of air blasts coming at you. So. So a funny story about this guy is that he actually came the night before we opened. Again, this maze was done in May, except for 5 props. So we were waiting on one company to give us these props. They gave it to us literally the night before. And he came fully anatomically correct.
Oh!
So we will run out and buy some underwear and cover him up. So.
Oh, that's funny.
What material did you use to make the wax?
Well, we make bodies out of, it's sort of like a, I don't know what it is, but it's like an AB foam type of thing. And one year, they mixed it poorly. We got this weird, clear goo that came out of it, and it didn't catch on fire, and it was great. It felt like slime. We used it the first year in delirium. And then from then on, if we ever wanted to do goo at any time, we use that. What is the material of the wax?
It is.
Like AB foam, right? That's
It's a 2-part foam.
Yeah. This is again one of the prop people.
Excellent job. Excellent job.
Round of applause.
Yay! Woohoo!
My first maze I ever did completely my own, because I would come in and do other people's mazes too, was Carnival Carnivorous Clowns in 2000. So yeah, that was a long time. But that one was probably my longest maze. It actually clocked into around a mile long. So that was underneath, not accelerator. Well, now it's accelerated. But Windjammer at the time, we closed down Windjammer. So I had the entirety of underneath of that roller coaster to set up this maze. So yeah, that was my most ambitious project, but I've done plenty of good mazes.
Alright guys, wasn't that so cool? I loved not only getting to see the maze with the lights on, so you can see really all the detail that's in it that you can't always see when it's all dark and with show mode on, but also it was really wonderful to hear Daniel Miller, the designer, his perspective on everything and what really inspired him and some of the little Easter eggs that you can find within the maze. And I feel like when you have these behind the scenes tours, you really have a whole new appreciation for the maze because you notice little things when you go through it that you might not notice when going through normally. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a spooky video just like this one. I will see you all next time. Don't forget to stay spooky. Bye!